It is I Love Leo Season 2023 with me loving me.
Good morning, you beautiful souls. I am on step 34, guys. I've made it all the way to step 34. Oh my gosh, we are almost done with our 40 days of self-love. Yes! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. 34. Okay, so step 34 happens on step 4 Virgo. And I don't know if you guys heard me talk about step 4 net 4 before, but step 4 net 4 is a breakdown to breakthrough kind of day. And you know how I said last year I broke down in the 30s, and this year, I really didn't have a breakdown on 32. I went back and looked and I was like, okay, so that's where it was. That's where it's going. I try to keep Salem in the shot. But, yeah, last night I had a breakdown, guys. I actually had a breakdown last night. I did. I had a breakdown. I had a crying time. I felt a little bit sorry for myself. Things aren't going exactly how I want them to go, but you know what? I need to get over that, because things don't go exactly how anybody wants them to go, you know? Right, Salem? Anyway, we got Sleek over here now. Okay, guys, so, yeah, and today's a net 4 day. Today's step 4 Virgo, which literally trines my sun. Step 4 Leo is a quincunx, but step 4 Virgo is a trine. Virgos like Capricorns, and Capricorns like Virgos. We tend to agree on how to do things. I just say that because I am a Capricorn and I'm married to a Virgo, and my Virgo husband does agree with me on how to get things done. You know, that it's better to get it done and then relax than to go the slow route and take your time. Da 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 da. I'm so honored to have my Virgo husband. But yeah, guys, today's step 34. So 34 adds to a 7. So it's also a spiritual day. There's also some spirituality tied into step 34. And my breakdown yesterday, as awful as it felt, it was necessary. It was necessary. It made me think, because I had a website up. I had a website up for people to come get readings for, a good year. I had it for a whole year. I had it for a full year. And the funny thing is I was giving readings non-stop. I was doing non-stop chart readings. I was getting such good feedback from the people that I did a chart reading for that I thought that it would be a good idea to get a website. So I got a website, and this cost me a lot of money, you guys. It cost me a lot. It would cost me $30 a month, but I did do the year subscription, so it cost me quite a bit, close to $500. And I thought to myself, well, if I'm doing chart readings, and at the time I would give you an hour chart reading and you would give me $20, and I would spend 3 hours to give you that 1 hour chart reading, because it would take me an hour of getting ready, and then an hour of preparing, and an hour to do it, and then another hour to edit it and get it all pretty for you, because honestly I want like pretty things on the screen for you to look at, not just a chart, a face. But yeah, so, and that, I know that that's one of my problems. That's one of the problems that I talked about with myself yesterday, is I want to edit so much, and I want it to be pretty. Like, I look at one of my favorite YouTubers who's freaking awesome. You should check him out. He's one of the best astrologers out there, the Peace Diller. Look him up. I might put up a thing. Peace Diller. Anyway, he's putting out 2 videos a day, but he's not editing them like I am. Because I was thinking, man, if he could do it, I could do it surely, right? But I think he's more used to it. He's further along than I am, too. That's another thing. There's another YouTuber that I just love and adore, and I thought that she's just been awesome like that the whole time. I ran into a YouTube video of hers from 10 years ago, and it was so choppy and grainy, and it made me so happy because she was still awesome. She's still awesome, but it shows me that, yeah, these things take time. You know, I got to give myself time. Anyways, I have totally gone off subject. Yeah, oh, yeah, I had bought the website, and I didn't get one reading, one paid for reading. I had some readings that were free, you know, that I was just like, please let me do your reading for free so that I don't get so rusty while I'm trying to sell readings on a website. And so people would let me do it for free because I was just like, if I don't give them out, what I thought back then was, if I don't give my readings for free, I'm not going to be able to do any readings. And I love being able to do readings. So it just hurt me that I couldn't get nobody to go to my website and get a reading. And a full year passes by and I made $0, guys. I paid money to advertise. I would pay every single month. I was paying $150 a month to advertise my readings, and I got all of 0 customers. 0. Not one. 0. So, yeah, I decided to take my website down. Why pay for a website if I'm not getting paid? I need to get paid before I can pay my bills. I can't take on bills until I'm getting paid, right? So I'll take my website down, and I got paid readings like right away. And one of the ladies, because I decided from now on, I'm going to take my website down. You can see on all my stuff, it says, if you want a reading from me, you have to email me. I will not reach out to you to give you a reading unless it's free. If I ever reach out to someone and give them, the only reason why I say this is because people have gotten back to me and saying, what happened to you? That was a crappy reading. I'm like, what are you talking about? The WhatsApp reading. What? No, you got a scammer. You didn't get me. And it hurts me so bad that there's people out there using my name. Did you know that more people got scammed the year that I had a website than actually got it? Well, duh. All I had to do was one person get scammed. Multiple people got scammed the year that I had a website. Not one person went to my website, but multiple people went to the WhatsApp scammer. Oh, it hurts my soul so bad because I am not that WhatsApp scammer. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't know the WhatsApp scammer was going to scam you like that. How are people willing to give this scammer pretending to be me more money than me for a reading? I don't get it. But oh well. I drop it. Like I said, I'm not doing this for money. So, yeah, that whole year I didn't make any money, and then you have to email me, you have to go to my email, and we'll discuss a price, and whenever we discuss a price, I tell you that I take donations. I take donations for my readings. You're the one, it's your heart. Your heart is the one that decides the donation amount. You want me to give you ideas? Give me $20, give me $40, give me $60. You know, here's an idea for a donation. That's what I typically email the people back. They typically say, yay, I want a reading. At that point, I go ahead and I do the reading. I will spend a whole freaking day on one reading because it exhausts me and I want to put my all into it for them. So what matters is that I find my way, and I'll find my way. I'm not giving up. I'll still do chart readings, but you know, it's by donation basis. They've got to pay me to not work on my book that day. They got to pay me to not work on my courses that day. That's really what I'm getting paid for anymore. I still do free chart readings for my family. Shoot, my little niece for her wedding, her birthday's coming up. I was like, would you like a free birthday chart reading? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Like I said, if I come and ask you to do a reading, I'm going to give it to you for free. So if I ask you to do a reading and it's not free, it's not me. And honestly, if somebody asks you to do reading, make sure it's me. Just make sure it's me, because it hurts. It hurts my soul that people pretend to be me and give crappy service. Because I will never, ever, ever give crappy service. It is not in my heart. My heart is like, service time. We're gonna turn up the volume to 100, because I love service and I'm serious about my service, and I mean it. I really want to serve in love and truth. All right, guys, I've taken up way too much time once again. These videos are so hard to upload whenever they're this long, but it's all good. I'm so glad I talked all this stuff out. Today's a net for a day. It's a time to break down and break through. You know, break down. Wow, woe is me. Nobody wants to pay me for my services. Break through. I will provide the best services, and I will find a way to get paid for my services one way or another, one way or another. And I will not succumb to OnlyFans, because honestly, my dream is to be an old, wise woman. And are people going to take an old, wise woman that was an OnlyFans dancer seriously? I don't know. I would. I love the OnlyFans girls. Y'all are freaking awesome women. But I don't think it's for me. I just feel like it would sabotage my dreams. My dreams is to be an old, wise woman. So I don't think I can do that. Anyway, guys, look at all the kitty cats and the doggos and everything. Aren't they all so lovely? You know I love them so much. Mr. Kiki back there too. Anyway, guys, oh my gosh, I took up way too much time. I guess I'll see you on the other side. We'll see how it goes. Hello, other side of step 34. I was going to say step 4. I almost said step 4 because it's step 4 Virgo, and I'm focused on the step 4 energy today. Because, yeah, it's an interdimensional energy. It's a transformative energy. And I feel myself being transformed, allowing the flow. I did a lot of going within and emotional processing, and I see that my inner child is still very hurt and very wounded, and she needs love and compassion, and I'm here for her, and I continue to be here for her. And I'm not saying that she needs to get healed. I'm just saying that she was wounded. She was wounded really bad, and she deserves the love and the support that she needs. So I'm here to do that. And hopefully I'm done projecting a lot of my issues onto others, because I do that a whole lot. I have been doing that. There's a lot of projection that goes on. But even though I say hopefully I'm done projecting, I think that it's beautiful. It's a beautiful human experience that we're all going through. Is it not? Where we do project onto others. You know what I mean? And it's like the aspect of realizing that everyone is a mirror to yourself. They're a mirror to yourself. Because you are projecting, and you do project, and that's part of what we do as humans. So I really don't want to say that I hope that I'm done projecting, because I'm probably not. And that would be I hope that this human experience is over, and I don't want for this human experience to be over, because there's so much more yet to come. There's so much more yet to come. But for now, I am where I'm at. And that's the thing. One thing I didn't like about the other side this morning, or was it yesterday afternoon? Yeah, see, I'm getting so lost. I'm just going with, what's the next step, Spirit? And they're guiding me. They're doing a wonderful job. It's freaking amazing having spirit guides. But yeah, this morning I was kind of comparing myself to other YouTubers, and I don't want to do that, because I love them, and they are who they are, and they're amazing, and I love me, and I am who I am, and I'm kind of amazing. So yeah, I'm thankful for other YouTubers. I do look up to them, but who I'm trying to become is my best self. There's this vision of me with gray hair, and I just love her so much that I hope to become her. I hope to be worthy enough to become her. I can see who she is, and to me it's like the gray hair is her crown that she earned through experience and life, and the whole maiden, mother, and crone aspect. Like I see that crone that I want to become, and I admire her so much. Right now I feel like I'm in the mother part, and I'm slowly going to be transforming out of that and into her. So she's who I really aspire to, but I get inspired by, and I love other YouTubers and other people that are in my lane. They're beautiful. Like, I grew up in a time period. Okay, little confession here. I don't want to waste too much time, but little confession here. I love pop music. I love pop music. I just love it. I adore it. The boy bands, all that stuff. Love the pop music, especially from my childhood. That was the best time. The 90s were the best. But anyway, I grew up in a time period where they would always have this competition. Like, you had to have this competition going on. And there was a competition between my favorite boy bands. There was a competition between my favorite pop singers. And it was nonsense. Now that I'm older and I've gone through my spiritual education and everything, I just see how nonsensical it was. There wasn't ever a time that I thought to myself, I love NSYNC. I mean, we did say I love Backstreet Boys more, but I would dance to the NSYNC songs. You guys, I loved NSYNC, and I loved Backstreet, and I loved Christina, and I loved Britney, and I bought all their CDs. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get to go to any of their concerts, but my friends would go to all of them, There wasn't a real competition there. If somebody listens to Christina, that doesn't mean they can't listen to Britney, If somebody listens to Backstreet Boys, that doesn't mean they can't listen to NSYNC, and they're in the same lane. People are going to want things from the same lane. And also, the Backstreet Boys cannot put out enough music to satisfy the customers, They're just one group of people. So we need multiple people in the same lane. It's how it is. So I love the people in my lane, and there is no competition, and there is no comparison, because we're each unique, and we all bring our valuableness to the table, and I bring mine to the table, and I need to start recognizing that in my own self. And that's what I'm working with, and that's why I don't feel that I'm truly worthy enough for you guys yet. And hopefully I'll get there, because I know that it starts within me. That's what I preach. That's what I teach. And if I preach it and I teach it, I start with me. And yeah, I do what I preach and teach. I'm not going to preach and teach what I don't do. So I walk my talk. So if I'm going to talk it, I'm going to walk it too. So yeah, I'm learning to truly, truly, truly value me from the inside, regardless of what my bank account says, regardless of what my belly says. I love me. So I think it's a good thing. I'm just learning to love this process even more. And I'm so excited for where I'm going to go. Do you see your true value? Because I know that you're valuable. You are. You're so valuable. Do you see that? I hope so. Anyway, guys, I've taken up so much time in this one again. Oh, I wonder if these are going to get longer or smaller. I don't know. I'm letting them be, and I'm letting it flow. It is what it is. You guys, thank you so much. If you made it all the way to the end, you are the best. Like, you're so valuable to me. You truly are. I hope that you know your value, and I hope that you feel your own value. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. And as always, be blessed with love.